Hi there, Tom Rhodes here from Leopard Web. Thanks for taking time to watch this video. Today I'm going to be looking at the reason why search engines choose particular websites to appear at the top of their search engines. I hope you get a lot of value from it. I'm looking at the mortgage advisors in Plymouth market today, and when we do this search, underneath the adverts, the expensive pay-per-click adverts, we have the all-important local map pack listings where we have 3 businesses appearing right number 1 out of literally 50, 60, 70, 80 mortgage advisors in Plymouth, however many. They've chosen 3 to appear in this map listing. Mortgages for Plymouth and the Mortgage Guy also appear organically, what we call organically, underneath with their website at the top there. So this video is all about how Google decides, why they decide why those web pages are the ones to put right at the top. And because all these companies here at the top of these listings for something like mortgage advisors, they're getting the lion's share of all the traffic and all the clicks for people looking for a mortgage advisor. So let's get stuck right into it and hope you enjoy it. So how do search engines rate and position websites? More importantly, why do your competitors' web pages appear higher than yours? We need to think about what the search engines actually want. The search engines want the best user experience possible so that internet searchers keep coming back and using their platform. Why? Well, so they can sell their advertising spots at the top of the page and earn billions of pounds a month by users clicking on them. So they need to give you great search results. So when you search for something, Google and the like, they want to provide you with the following: the most relevant and the most informational and accurate web pages from the most authoritative and trustworthy source that they can find. That then determines their SERP, their search engine ranking position. The search engine's algorithm determines which web pages are the best and should go at the top of the page, and which web pages suck and get sent to the back of the queue. They're looking for relevancy, trust, and authority. So how does Google and the search engines determine that trust, authority and relevancy? Well, there are actually 200 plus signals coming from web pages that determine that ranking. However, there are 4 or 5 main things that the search engines look for to establish the relevancy, trust and authority they're looking for. They're looking for high quality content, which is the information, the text on the page, the backlinks, which are simply other websites pointing back to yours, the age of your website definitely means wisdom and authority in the eyes of the algorithm. The page speed, how fast is your website structure and the efficiency of how it loads. And also your brand is so important in 2019. The social media connected to your brand, the citations and the reviews. So let's go and have a look at those in action. Right, back on the Mortgage Advisors Plymouth market, we're going to have a closer look at some of these top brands here. So first of all, we've got this Mortgages for Plymouth. So let's go on to their main web page. First of all, let's think about relevancy. The title of the page here, Mortgages for Plymouth, has the keywords that people are going to search for that service. Their web domain, their URL, also contains the keywords Mortgages in Plymouth. So it's a good start for giving relevancy. But also what I wanted to look at really was the content as well. If we go on to here, this search here that I've done on this Google page shows you how many search results will come up for this web domain, this website. And it shows you that they've got 22 search results, which means they have 22 pages of content. And if you have a look at some of those pages, this is the home page. If we scroll down, there's lots of lovely text and information, relevant, trustworthy, authoritative information, talking about the service of mortgages in Plymouth. Going on to another page, home mover page. If we scroll down here, we can see more comprehensive text. And again, life insurance. Lots of text here demonstrating to the user exactly what they're after. And the search engines love reading all this. And if it's relevant, if it's written well, and it contains the right wording, it puts you to the top of the listing. Final page on here. Again, another page, another example of lots of text talking about this service. The next thing we can look at is the age of the domain as well. This website gives us the history of the domain. And if we have a look down here, we can see when this domain was actually registered and first went online. As you can see there, 2001 was when this website was first registered, making it 18 years old, which in internet terms, that is like, the old wise wizard. That is a very old and well-established authoritative domain. The next thing to look at is the backlinks. You have your website, and if you have other websites pointing back to yours with a link, that is seen by the search engine as a vote of confidence towards your website. So the more backlinks you have pointing back to yours, the more votes that you have, the more popular your website is determined to be. Now, not all votes are considered equal. So the bigger and the better and the more authoritative the website linking back to yours, the better. So if we go and have a look at another top brand in this market, the Mortgage Guy, again in the top 3 of the maps, we can have a look at this majestic site explorer, which is a tool which will actually show us how many links is coming back to their domain, themortgageguylimited.co.uk. So if we scroll down here, this shows you that they have 237 websites pointing back to theirs, which is a large amount and could be a significant reason why this website is one of the highest rated in this market. I also mentioned citations as well. Citations are simply anywhere where your business is listed, the name, the address and the phone number, and it can be displayed all over the internet on different free directories. The Mortgage Guy and their phone number. This search here shows you how many web results. There's over 115 different pages that list the Mortgage Guy and their details and their phone number as well. This will also give Google signals that this is a very trusted and authoritative brand. So there we've had a look at some really strong factors on why these 2 brands in this market are very strong in the eyes of the search engines. Now I think the best thing to do is to have a look at your website and see where we might make a few improvements to try and catch up with these guys.